Morning, Abotai. Just to finish up the series on the halachot of passing in front of a person who is praying Amidah. There's a clear halacha in Shulchan Aruch, and this happens all the time. Inevitably, you'll be finished praying and ready to take your 3 steps back for Oseh Shalom, and then you realize that behind you is somebody who's still praying. Now the halacha is very clear. Whether you are already whether you're already within his 4 amot, which is a 6.5 foot radius, or if by taking your 3 steps back you will enter his dalet amot, the halacha is that you may not do your oseh shalom, you may not take your 3 steps back, because that's considered over lifnei mitpalel, that's considered passing in front of somebody who is still praying Amidah. Now, that halacha even applies, says Maran Shulchan Aruch, if he started praying Amidah after you, which means obviously people have to be a little bit sensitive. Now, sometimes it happens, you're praying Amidah, and then somebody pulls up right behind you. He doesn't yield to oncoming traffic. He just, boom, right behind you, and he starts praying, and he prays K'orech HaGalut, which is not, obviously it's insensitive, but the halacha is still clear that you're not allowed to take your 3 steps back into his 4 amah radius because of this. Now, there are some poskim that allow taking 3 steps back on a diagonal, instead of taking 3 steps back straight, because don't forget, the halacha of oved lifnei mitpalel is only in front of him. So what happens if I take my 3 steps back on a diagonal? There are some poskim who are matir, Maran is not. And therefore, this should only be relied upon by people who are elderly, weak, sick, things of that nature, and they can't stand there for extended amounts of time. They can take advantage of that leniency, no one else. Now, interestingly, the halacha is what happens if there's a line of people. Sometimes people are double and triple parked, one behind another instead of sideways. It's the same idea. The person behind me is done, but the person behind him is not, so he couldn't take his 3 steps back yet. It's the same halacha. You can't take your 3 steps back because you will inevitably be entering the 4 amah radius of the guy behind. Now, what's interesting is this is with regards to a private citizen. What about with regards to a shliach tzibur, the chazan? Chazan is finished his amidah, and another, very courteous, pedestrian is behind him over there. Yeah, he's behind the shliach tzibur, and the shliach tzibur can't take his 3 steps back, and the kahal is waiting to start chazarat hashatz. What's the halacha? The chazan cannot take his 3 steps back. So what do you do? What is he waiting now? No. Halacha is let him just finish his amidah, start Hashem Sifatay Tiftach, and at the end of the chazarat hashatz, when he says Baruch Atah Hashem Hamevarech Damo Yisrael B'Shalom Amen Yilu Ratzon, he quietly takes 3 steps back at the end of the chazarah, to himself says Oseh Shalom, and in that way he'll be Yotzei Kol HaDeot. Have a wonderful day.